What's this? A video? Anyone who doesn't know what this is, get the hell out. And I'm serious. No, I'm kidding. As you can tell by the beautiful title in the center of the screen, this is The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'm pretty sure most of you, if not all of you, already knew that. Wow, this was in 1998? Okay. Knew it was that old, but... Anyways, this is one of, if not the greatest games of all time. And it is my next Let's Play. Sadly, right now I'm playing it on an emulator because my Nintendo 64 is not with me. However, hopefully before, the next few episodes, I will have it in my possession, and I can just quickly rush through, and we can play it on the Nintendo, where it'll be in better quality. But till then, we have to deal with the shitty emulator. And let's start. Select your language, English, because that is what I am speaking. English. Let's name our character. I don't have any good names. I'm not very creative. I think we're just gonna go with Vinny. I mean, we could put in, like, cockballs or something, but, Oh, you know what? You guys just choose whatever name you want, and every time Vinny comes up, replace it with that name. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule. I'm going to take it that most of you can read. Long if I served as the guardian of spirit, I am known as the Deku Tree. So, in fact, I'm not actually going to say anything during these cutscenes. Beginning now. If I didn't know who was saying this, I'd think he was a giant pedophile living in a forest full of children. He's special. Navi, Wurtlow, come hither. Oh God. Navi! Oh, stupid thing. Stop. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Hyrule's putting its hopes in a 10-year-old boy to save the day. 10 or 12, I don't know. Either way, he's very, very young. And they put all their hope into him. under the legs, even though there's like every other spot to fly through. Perverted Navi. Then flirt with women, because Navi's cool like that. Laugh at the guy forced to pick up rocks. Navi's taking a double look at her, even though I'm pretty sure Navi's a girl, so... whatever. Navi also can't fly. And... then he just busts into people's houses. Or her. I don't know. Also, Link sleeps with his eyes open, it seems. Which, that's very weird. For a little child to have already known how to sleep with his eyes open. Alright, Link. I too just woke up. Also, I'd like to point out how the character models are so detailed, and then the background looks like it was drawn on like a 2D wall. Almost looks like Link just drew everything on his house, just so that when people came over, they didn't notice that it's just really an empty out, or a hollowed out tree stump log. Yeah, so if everything looks in bad detail, might be because of the emulator, might also just be because some things weren't super detailed. Also, this game is old. Kokori Forest. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what kind of greeting Yahoo is, but... ladders, and we just dropped down. Finally, a fairy came to you, Vinny. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri? I don't even know how to type their stuff. Oh, stupid MSN. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Hold on. Okay, well, let's go see the Great Deku Tree. Except, I already know what's gonna happen, but let's pretend I don't. Just jump by going to the edge of things. I didn't know that for the longest time when I first got the game, and so I would just randomly sit there and wonder, how do I get across? I'd be like, what do I do? Then I just realized, you know, just jump. Just fine. Oh, and hey, listen. I'm sure everyone... Let's see what Navi has to say. Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Okay. Let's watch and learn. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Well, first off, I have a fairy. Yeah. That thing flying around me? Yeah, that's a fairy. Whoa, weird ass lag. Also, how come his fairy's yellow? I think that's like only... I don't know, I don't remember any yellow fairies, except for his, I guess. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield? Okay, I basically skipped it. Basically, he's like, you don't have a sword and shield. I know I don't either, but that's not the point. Go get a sword and shield. So we're going to get a sword and shield. And will we do that? Okay, sorry about that. Oh look, people, let's see. Oh, a fairy finally came to you. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go to learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here. Okay. Well, I don't know why little fairy people need a forest training. Don't recklessly cut signs. Read them carefully. I don't know why they need a training center. Okay, anyway. I'm not going to read the sign. These tiny holes only Link can go through because everyone else is too stupid. They don't know how to get on their hands and knees. That or they just have too much pride. So... Oh, and by the way, those little green gems, which look like little diamond things, these things, those are rupees. And I can't pick up plants. It's too hard, apparently. Okay, that's a sign. It's going to talk about this boulder thingy. And let's follow the boulder. Okay, and this is a chest. Chests are cool. There's stuff in chests. Such as... maps. Lots and lots of maps. No buying them from Tingle in this game. You got the coke. I wish I knew how to pronounce it. Sword. Oh, the equipment subscribe. Blah, 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 blah. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice it before you really fight. Okay, so let's go to the start screen. This is where I have items. Don't have any. This is where I have equipment. Really only have a dagger. They call it a sword, but it's honestly just a dagger. This is my quest status. I have nothing. These are songs. Apparently, someone said there was 13, but I only... Oh, yes, there is 13. Okay, this is the map. Eventually, when I go places... Hold on. When I go places, everything will become uncovered. And, yeah, we'll learn stuff, and... It'll be cool, you know? And it glows like that to signify that that's the area I should be going to. Anyways, let's save. Just in case something decides to crash. Anyways, now I have a sword, and I go, wah! And I don't care if there's a giant boulder ready to smush me. We are going to risk it and just go. Not wait. Okay, so with this sword, I can cut the grass. Which apparently causes lag. Stupid grass. We can also cut signs. And that makes them unreadable. Anyways, I guess I should explain everything. Well, let's do it in the training center, because that's what the training center's for. Okay, so. Green is for objects of interest. Hold on. Okay, good, it's on Z, hold. You can either have your target lock, which is called Z targeting, because you use the Z button. Except I'm using a 360 controller, so I don't have a Z button. I'm using the right trigger. And yes, we need money. You'll see why when we get there. Well, I mean, we always need money. Like, what kind of person doesn't want money? I don't think I can... Can I pick up the rocks? Okay, yeah. So I can't pick up grass, but I can pick up rocks. Because, you know. Apparently rocks in, you know, Japan, where Nintendo's based, are completely, you know, made of, like, air. And grass is made of, like... I don't know. Okay, anyway, so green is objects of interest, and blue is people you can talk to. Enemies, when we get there, will be in yellow, and that's the only real colors. Blue, green, and yellow. And I use Navi to target lock. That is his purpose. That, and to annoy you by saying, hey, listen, 100 times. Okay, so... Let's see. Oh, this is another person. Oh, you have a fairy now. That's great, Vinny. What? You've been called by the Great Deku Tree? What an honor. He may give you a special gift. Tee-hee. That's because the Great Deku Tree is our father, the Forest Guardian, and he gave life to all of us Kokiri. That is beautiful. Thanks for the history lesson. Okay, so yes, it looks like these little elf people's father is a tree. That's kind of weird. I know if my father was a tree, I'd kind of question it, but oh well. Okay, so we will throw the rock and hope money comes out. Also, I don't know why money comes out of rocks. Just gonna throw that out there too. Last I checked, if money came out of rock, unless it's a metaphor for mining, you mine up stuff and then you sell everything you get for money. Woohoo! Good job. And crap. Okay, yes, for the first few things, I'm gonna have troubles doing some of the most basic things because it's not a Nintendo controller. Okay, there we go. Cross that bridge. All for some money. Hee hee hee, you came all the way up here. You're a real man. Okay, so this is the forest. That up there is the Lost Woods. That over there is a rock that you smack and it tells you the time. You know what? Let's go do it, because we have nothing better to do. We're looking around for money. And there's money! Okay, I'm done. I don't need any more money. Okay, so let's see what time it is. And time will be explained later. Time is also different from Majora's Mask. Boing boing! The current time is 12 noon. Okay, so it's noon. That's great to know. Hi, Benny, look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. You know, if it wasn't a video game and someone actually said that to me, I'd totally question their sanity. Especially, you know, that or I'd figure they're a robot. Anyways, what she wants you to do is do this. You use Z, you can target, and you can look at things farther away. And that is basically like a tutorial. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look in that direction. These are all like tutorials. I don't even need to do that. Done. Basically, use Z and your fairy will fly. And harass the living crap out of whoever. Look, a shield. No, 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 no. That sound is so awesome. Whenever you get an item. Okay, anyways, we're probably over the 20-minute mark by now. Would you like to buy something else? Yeah, with what? No, shut up. Stupid owner. Okay, so I have my sword and shield, and I'm over near what's his name. This is probably a great place to save. After I, of course, equip my shield. Anyways, the thing with saving in this game is you don't actually stay where you save. So if I save here, again, also I always save twice for some reason in this game, I will not actually stay here when I start up the game. I will end up in my house. Meaning, well, for this case it's not really a problem, but I mean, other times when I'm halfway across the world, that's kind of annoying. If that's the case, then I'll do save states, but other than that, I'm not going to. Anyway, so this is part 1. Happy hunting. Go team.